When I was at high school, I had a friend who asked me, "What do you think about food?" The question was so out of the blue at that time, so without any thinking, I just nonchalantly answered, "I love to eat." Now thinking back, that was one of the most embarrassing answers. I mean, the one who asked me was a girl. Nonetheless, I still love to eat food up until now, but the question is still up on my mind. What do I really think about food? I thought about it for quite a while, and the short conclusion I end up with is that to me, it's an art for living, instead for just survival. While you can just search up to Wikipedia like a normal boring person and scroll down for 20 minutes and eventually fall asleep, so I spend my time reading it instead to save you guys some time. In general, humans can only eat two types of food sources, animals and plants. I realize that most plants that we eat are mostly seed-based foods. Edible seeds include cereals, which includes corn, wheat, rice, legumes, beans, peas, lentils, and nuts. Most of our oils that we use are also from seeds-based plants, which are called oilseeds. These seeds are usually compressed to produce rich oils such as sunflower oil, sesame oil. Fruits are also part of plants, where they are ripened ovaries of plants. Okay? But hey, guess what? They also have seeds within. Vegetables are a second type of plant matter that is commonly eaten as food. These include root vegetables, bulbs, leaf vegetables, stem vegetables, and inflorescence vegetables. For the animals, you can either eat them directly or the product they produce. You can directly eat the meat, the muscles, the organs, or even the blood. Maybe if you're a vegetarian, you can try to drink their milk, which can be also processed into dairy products such as cheese, butter, or chocolate. Chocolate. I mean, what? I like chocolate. You can also eat fish, which is very healthy, or maybe some salmon eggs, or chicken egg. Just to clarify that, vegan and vegetarians are two different concepts. Now that we covered the food sources, let's look at how they are sorted out. The first one is adulterated food, which is a legal term meaning that a food product fails to meet the legal standards, one form of adulterated blah 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 blah. If a food product is not safe to eat, you can call it adulterated food. And then there's camping food, there's diet food, there's finger food, there's fresh food, there's frozen food, there's functional food, there's health food, there's healthy foods, there's live food, there's medical food, there's natural food, negative calorie food, organic food, peasant's food, prison food, seasonal food, shelf-stable food, space food, traditional food, and finally whole food. So after reading like half the page, I fell asleep, woke up, continued, and gave up reading. But it gave me the conclusion, which is quite profound, which is that every human effort has turned into like more human. Like think about it, the need for shelter has turned into architecture, and the need for cover has turned into fashion. And the need for food has birthed cuisines. Now, one of my dreams is to experience every culture and cuisines in the world, because it's quite fun and exciting to taste years of cultures, cultivation, and craft all in a single meal. Now, I'm not a chef myself, but at the very least I can cook instant noodles. So all the more reason for me to appreciate the skills of a great chef. Well, over time, I'm already working. I learned how to savor the meals instead of just thinking of filling up my stomach. Also, because I have grown up, I can't afford them, plus my parents stopped buying me foods anyway. So the next time if you want to convince me in an argument, bring food.